I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Oh my goodness, it's Monday.
Monday!
Monday.
Ba-da, da-da-da-da.
Oh, good times, great oldies. So, I'm not even going to wait on this because this thing is fan-damn-tastic.
It is very good.
So, PragerU had come out with a video.
Recently.
Where they had gone to Yale. Basically, trying to get a petition going for people to agree to see about a repeal of the Constitution.
A repeal of the... Okay.
A repeal of the Constitution. Check this out.
Do you feel the Constitution has any relevance to you at all?
I mean, when you put it like that, to answer that question, no.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Come on, mijo.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
He didn't even ask.
To put it that way, no.
He didn't ask anything. He said, when
you put it that way,
do you think
no.
the Constitution has any bearing on your life right now?
When you put it that way.
When you put it that way, no. Wait, what?
What?
Are you serious?
Hold on. Hold the phone, guy.
The Constitution, you say?
It has no bearing whatsoever.
None.
Nothing on your life.
I'll be damned.
Oh, wow.
That's
crazy.
I don't know how to take that, really.
Maybe to clean it up.
Maybe. Let's see.
Horowitz, and I'm here on the campus of Yale University, where the students are our future thought leaders. The U.S. Constitution is the guarantor of our rights and the foundation of our freedoms. Or is it?
Or is it? Ummy on the loose.
I have a petition to repeal the Constitution of the United States. So what I'm calling for is to repeal the Constitution. To repeal the Constitution of the United States. Just get rid of it in its entirety.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
It's an interesting proposition for sure. Very in support of your energy and your mission. I mean, that sounds cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sounds cool. Yeah.
That's cool. That's neat.
I laud your efforts, and I wish you good luck.
It was created in a
times.
racist and white supremacist context.
You
Wait,
agree it's
what?
Kind of a
Yeah.
racist document at this point?
Racist document.
What is the Constitution?
It's a white supremacist document.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you feel it disenfranchises black people?
Yeah.
The Constitution?
Yeah.
I think this whole country is good though.
No, I'm with you.
It's a white supremacist document.
No, I definitely agree. Yeah, yeah.
Very much invested in white supremacy and basically everything that you said, I agree with.
I say burn it down, and then,
Construct race from the ashes. Yeah, honestly, yeah, we're at that.
Wow.
don't forget to vote.
No.
Do you feel the Constitution has any relevance to you at all?
I mean, when you put it like
Holy
that,
crap.
to answer that question, no.
Do you think the Constitution has any relevance to you in your life? Anything in it?
I mean, I think it's. I don't know.
There's no freedoms, so to speak.
No
In the
freedoms
Constitution.
in the Constitution.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
This guy did not sign my petition. Thank you.
Sure, why not?
Thank you. 65% of everyone I spoke with signed my petition to get rid of the Constitution of the United States of America.
Holy crap.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Not for nothing, you are at Yale.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
I mean, it is Yale, but still. Supposedly highly intelligent kids. Or
Sure, man. I mean, I agree with you.
maybe.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. This woman was sitting around all day trying to get people to sign up to vote. She didn't get a single person. Considering what we just witnessed, I was thankful.
True that. No, to sit here and be doing, honestly, to do a questionnaire like that at Yale is like walking into the Heights building, the Heights Ketchup building, and then asking people.
Do you like ketchup?
Well, not just that, asking people if they if ketchup belongs on hot dogs.
Ketchup belongs on everything to them.
You would think, but that's my point. It's kind of like,
Well, make it a little bit more controversial. Ketchup on eggs.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was a kid. I'm not a fan anymore. Part of it because when I was in the Navy doing boot camp, we didn't have ketchup in boot camp.
Yeah.
So all we had was salt. So from that point on, I've become my grandfather, and
salt on egg.
I salt a little bit, maybe a little bit pepper, depending on the mood I'm in, and that's it. Just dry scrambled eggs right there on the thing.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, I do know.
Don't know.
I don't. I just leave it plain, a little bit of salt.
You have no idea.
Enlighten me then.
No. I'll make you some, and that'll enlighten.
Hold on.
you.
No, wait.
I'm gonna make you some scrambled eggs, dummy.
No, you.
No. Yeah, I just got to make it for you so that you can taste it because
Carrie would love to be a part of that. You know.
I know, but I'd have to make it for her.
No, but I'm saying I'd text her, just be like, hey, I'm making scrambled eggs from Dylan.
Yeah.
So you might just want to make you some so you can at least enjoy with us while we're doing it. Because we don't want to eat it in front of you.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, like,
I don't know, but that's depressing. That
Yale,
what did he
65%.
say? 65% of everybody was like, "Oh yeah, get rid of the Constitution. It has no relevance in my life. It was formed and constructed by white supremacists. They have nothing to do with anybody. It's all about the white people, and it doesn't do it." Wow. Clearly, these are people who've never read it.
Obviously.
You know,
they barely even been taught about it, let alone read it.
Most of those kids, to be completely honest, were probably like art majors
in Yale.
Yeah. I'm in my,
except for that one kid.
I'm in my 7th year of underwater basket weaving.
7th year. You're almost a doctor.
What happened was the first year and a half, I almost drowned every time I went in there.
Oh.
I couldn't swim, so I had to do remedial.
Oh, you had to go back and step back. You had to go to the undergrad class.
Yeah,
I got you.
I was the only 28-year-old with floaties on.
Dang it. And you couldn't go underwater without a snorkel.
Nope. And then after a while, I went from the arm floaties. I graduated to the little dinosaur blow-up thingy that you put around your waist.
Yeah, that's good.
And that was fun. And then, after that, you did the little swim test, and if you can go underwater and doggy paddle a little bit, then you're swim.
Good. You're
and
fine.
There you go. And
underwater basket weaving. There you go.
The rest, they say, is history. Oh, God bless America. Because we're screwed otherwise.
Yeah, please. Lord God, please.
Still Jack Hole over on the edge over on Twitter's hashtag arm yourselves. Yale has no use in my life. Just saying.
No use at all.
I completely
It's true.
agree.
I mean, I get you. I'm right there with you. I'm just.
There's nothing,
Well,
Yes. Spit it out. Go ahead. Don't be scared.
Lawyers and doctors.
You're amongst friends.
Lawyers mainly.
Doctors and lawyers.
Yale is for lawyers mainly.
Okay.
Lawyers mainly, because a Yale graduate doctor
thing,
it's not really that great.
No.
But lawyer, politician, yes.
Okay.
A Yale graduate lawyer and politician that's what they produce. That's their thing. So if you're not going into those two fields, you don't need Yale.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't think you.
You don't need it anyway.
I was gonna say you don't need it anyway.
But I'm saying if you go there, it puts higher pedigree and blah 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 blah. That's what you're paying.
No,
for.
you're just paying for
you're paying for a name,
a more expensive piece of paper.
Right. Well, same price.
That's all it is.
It's paper's the same price, but
I can.
At least they use gold leaf,
so I can do that here too off the printer. Like it's not hard.
It's really not difficult,
and it could be just as legitimate. See, yeah, because I could walk away and have a job.
Any day.
They don't. Those cats are like, oh no, I've got $100,000 in Spanish.
I've got $650,000 in school debt, and I work at Papa John's.
And even here, I'm overqualified. I'm
just barely. Just barely.
It depends on how are we talking. Are we talking like, when we say like overqualified, are we talking about the education? Or are we talking about actual experience in life?
Just barely. Just barely.
I wouldn't even give the experience at over life. I'd be like, no, it doesn't work.
Stealth Jackal. Imagine at Dylan Lyles attending Yale.
Yeah, can you imagine me?
You.
My fat, bearded, redneck ass walking up and down through the halls of
Yale.
Yale?
Yale.
Where's your mask, sir?
There it is.
No, you mean this mask right here? No.
I got a Spider-Man mask in my house?
I got 2 of them. I'd be the guy walking around going, "It's just allergies, Karen," or something written across the front of it just to piss people off.
I'll go in with my Batman mask. It's actually the regular Batman helmet.
The best part is you just
the face is completely open.
They'd still count it. Be like, "Oh well, he's wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask anyway."
Because I am the dark.
Sir, where's your mask?
I am the mask.
I'm gonna find my Spider-Man one and wear it to work.
That'd be good.
I am gonna do that.
That'd be nice. I don't know if they take it or not.
I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I spent most of Saturday maskless.
Yeah.
I mean, I on occasion I walk through the main halls the right
So you had
way,
to
but no,
got to slip it up.
no, I didn't even have it on my face.
Well, a lot of Microsoft are pushing through too.
Well, and IBM and
Everybody
Tesla
else, and they're pushing these ideas, but they're not actually doing it.
this is stupid.
It is.
It's stupid. A lot of it. Don't get me started because I got a long bitter soapbox to stand on.
Well, instead of that soapbox, how about this one?
Chinese leader Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
I love saying his name because it sounds like you threw a penny down a pipe.
Xing Jinping.
Or like somebody's deflecting bullets. Anyway.
Two swords clashing.
Yeah.
Xing Jinping.
Yeah. Chinese leader Xi Jinping on Monday warned new U.S. President Joe Biden not to marshal Europe into an alliance against Beijing, saying that any attempt to freeze China out of global trade and technology networks risked reigniting the Cold War. The man has been in office
A week?
Yeah,
I think it's been a week now.
almost. Hold on.
It's,
What's today?
no,
The
it's
25th.
20th. 5 days.
5 days. Hasn't even
5
been a
days.
week. And we've already got China trying to start something.
No, not even trying to start something. Trying to make sure that we don't start nothing. But 4 years. We had 4 years of China not touching us.
Yeah, they didn't have anything to say. Why? Because they saw
what we did.
Him stand up to North Korea.
Right. And they
they're
know
like,
that they know that Biden is in their pocket.
Yeah.
So they don't care what they can say whatever the hell they want to him.
Well, not necessarily in their pocket, but definitely emasculated. He has no power. He has no authority. He
is in their pocket. All the money that his family has gotten from China.
Yeah.
This man is in their pocket.
I thought it was, well, I guess Russia and China, the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just fascinating. 5 days into it and China's already threatening us. That's got to be a record. I mean, it really does. Xi's virtual address to the World Economic Forum comes as China is making a show of power and setting out its red lines to the new American leader. Over the weekend, Taiwan reported a large incursion by Chinese bombers and jet fighters for 2 days in a row. Why? Because Biden isn't going to do anything.
And he wasn't going to do anything in the first place.
No.
So, okay, once again, for the past 4 years, anything that China did, they did under the radar.
Yep.
Like, I mean, really under the radar.
Because they didn't have the balls to do it up in front because, again,
they knew that our guy that was in office, he didn't care.
Yeah.
At least he had a big enough mouth to say it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, I don't care. I got a button. You got a button. Let's go.
Yeah. You want to play that game? Let's play.
And
because they know Biden's never going to ever cross that line.
Why are you making me wish for that day again?
Well, we knew it was going to happen.
But why so fast?
We knew this was coming.
I know. I'm just,
not for nothing. We
kind of knew it was going to happen almost immediately, but you could have taken some time, China.
Could have proved us wrong.
Xi,
buddy, pal,
come on.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
you.
Xi, bruh, my man,
bruh. Listen,
Jinping-san.
Ooh, yeah, I'd say that to him. He'd blow you up on purpose just because.
Because it's Japanese.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, use a Japanese form of
That's wwhy I did it. That's the best.
yeah, that's an insult right there.
Oh, you can go Korean.
No. Nah, I think they're not as worried about Korea. Japan, they'd be really pissed about.
Yeah, I know.
While Biden's team has called for the formation of an alliance of democracies to confront China's economic model, Xi cautioned against the dangers of such an approach. Oh, should I do?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Quote, forming a small group or launching a new Cold War on the world stage, including threatening, imitating others, resorting. I can't read. I don't have my glasses. Keep wanting to do it in Japanese. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Well, it's
Because that's easy. Forming a small group of launching new cardboard on the odd stage.
It's very exaggerated.
Excluding, threatening. See, and it's perfect.
very exaggerated.
It is, but it fits better.
That's true.
Anyway,
It's true.
resorting to decoupling supply disruptions or sanctions would only push the world towards division, if not confrontation.
It's funny that you say that, G.
Is it funny?
It's funny that
Is
you
it
say.
fun? I don't know if I would call it funny.
All I would say is that currently, as you can look at it, all he's done in his past week has made much more division in America.
I was going to say, why would he stop here?
Why would he stop at America?
Yeah. I love how the fact that it's not like it's not just implying, hey, you're pushing us toward division. It's confrontation. Like we
will stop you.
And
we will hurt you.
the only the problem is that it will, if it's something like that to hit off, it will be World War III, period. Because you have the largest nation per capita human being in the world aligned with Russia, who has more nukes than any of us,
Right.
against us, who single-handedly
Demilitarized half of our nuclear prowess.
Yeah, but also had, brought down the Soviet Union.
We did. We
We
in
had-
Germany, basically.
Yeah, Japan.
Japan, yeah.
But then we allowed them to build back up.
bomb!
Yeah. It only took a two. Thank
We
God.
sent 100,000 bomb. They took 2 bomb.
Thank God. It is only 2. 3 would be bad. But yeah, no, it would be literally rock immovable object.
Yeah,
Like it would
it's
be
difficult,
rock
yeah.
hard place. Like there's no,
Oh God.
it would just, and at that point the earth would crack, it would split, and we would all incinerate. And at that moment is when Jesus would come back. I'm not a theologian. I'm just spitballing here.
It's just there.
It's, at that point,
there.
we'll be wishing Jesus was coming back. That's for daggone sure. Xi's pre-recorded speech came a day after the White House said Biden and his French counterpart, Emmanuel Macron. No, that doesn't.
Excuse me.
That didn't sound right. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you need a lozenge?
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
I just drank some more API coffee.
Emmanuel Macron talked on the phone and agreed to work together on shared foreign policy priorities, including China, in quote.
My wife cringes every time we say it that way.
What, Macron?
Yeah.
I know. That's why I do it. Cause
I know. I do.
I can see her go, ooh.
It's funny when she.
Just that paragraph, though, bothers me. A pre-recorded speech came at the day after.
That means he recorded it.
That means he knew
he took the time.
This
He
was
knew
like,
it was going to happen.
Biden's winning. I got this.
I got a pre-recorded speech for this
Let's
guy.
work this out. And they get it all handled and done. And then another thing that bothers me.
Uh-huh.
Biden goes to France.
Yeah. We surrender.
Every time, everywhere, every war they've ever been a part of, they've surrendered. And you're going to go to those guys to try and talk about, hey, let's see about keeping, China in check. What does that mean?
Nothing.
You're gonna align with France, who, by the way, that if for whatever reason China decides to attack, France is gonna go, oh crap, and they're gonna stand back and go, not us, dude, not us, they're over there, and they're gonna stand out, and China's just gonna roll right on through.
It's like, we didn't do it.
Kind of like what they did during World War II.
Yeah.
So anyway, the prospect of great transatlantic collaboration in the relations to Beijing has prompted China to make some preemptive moves, most prominently by offering the EU countries unprecedented market access in a comprehensive investment agreement last month. Shortly after Biden won the U.S. presidential election in November, the EU proposed teaming up with his administration to squeeze China out of the global technology trade.
Which is never going to happen.
Really?
Would it be nice? Yes. That is never going to happen. Not with the power of the EU.
Well, not just that. Let's think about this for a second. And this is the same problem that they have here in the U.S. when they keep trying to talk about we need to get rid of fossil fuels.
Where do we buy all of our technology now?
Exactly. You can't remove something without having something ready, lined up, and set to go to fall in its place.
Readily available. How do we make plastics? Which is 90% of silicon-based environments. That's what all of our data equipment is all based in, silicon and plastics.
It's oil.
It's all oil-based.
It's always been oil. It's been polyethylene. We had this conversation.
We went through this.
Yeah. God, it's like deja vu.
And it's not fossil fuel. Stop saying that.
I know. It's natural, damn it.
It's called plants.
Yeah. It's called secretion. I love saying that word.
Secretion.
I don't know why. But again,
it's almost as good as moist.
Ugh. Anyway. But you have to have something to fall into its place. You have to have something to fill in that spot. Nature abhors a vacuum.
Yes.
You cannot remove something as big and as powerful, technologically speaking, as China. We're not talking about the possibility of could it be done.
It can be done.
It can be done. It
Yes.
absolutely can be done.
Obviously.
But
It's going to be more expensive.
it is going to cripple the world at that point.
Unless you prepare in advance.
Yes, and nobody is prepared. Nobody. Technologically speaking, nobody is prepared at all.
Nope.
There's too many restrictions and crap going on in our country.
Yep.
We're not even going into the EU and the rest of the world.
Right.
We're supposed to be the last bastion of freedom, and then we ain't got, all of our hands are tied. So you're going to turn around and remove China and actually pull this off.
And we've got a lot of hands.
And at great cost, by the way, because they are roughly, last I heard, 10-1.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's more than that now. 10 to 12-1, somewhere around in there.
Somewhere around there. And
Okay.
it's a communist society, so they can pretty much call on everybody to fight at once.
Exactly.
They can send everybody but the babies at you.
And they will eventually send the babies.
Yeah.
You know, those will be launched out of airplanes.
With a bomb strapped to them.
I know, exactly. Look at that. We don't have to. No, I was going to have a bad joke.
That's bad.
That was a bad joke I shouldn't do.
Yep. First order? Hell no.
You already have one. You can't have no more. But no, seriously, you can't just uproot that. It's like when you go, and obviously you can't replace it necessarily, but it's just like when you go and have like a giant like mole or something removed from your skin. When you pull it out, it turns into a pit.
Yep.
There's a crater there. There's a tagline, and you have to, something has to be there to fill its place. Otherwise, it stays a large gaping hole that does nothing.
Yep.
And you end up dragging everybody down. Again,
Robert Beckel over here on the Facebook real quick.
Sure.
You get that. World War III will be between China and everyone else.
yeah.
Well, China, Russia, North Korea, and everybody else. Mm-hmm. That's
All
kinda
centered
that
around.
there. All centered around China and technology.
Well, yeah, but I was also going to say, and depending on how you work it. No, yeah, it would be. That'd be World War III.
That'd be World War III.
Everybody keeps thinking, the Armageddon. We're not talking Armageddon. We're talking World War III.
They're going to take the war to everybody else and try to fight it on every other front instead of fighting it in their countries. So they're going to fight it at everybody else's country. It's going to be bad if they do get there. So let's hope it doesn't happen. Maybe we just nuke them. Duke Nukem.
Sure. That works over so well.
Right, doesn't it? It's great.
Sure.
I
Anyway,
thought it works.
so much more.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Sing song, ping pong, pal. That's how they say that the running joke is how do the Chinese name their kids?
Mm-hmm.
They throw silverware downstairs.
Whatever the sound comes out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin. Jesus, Kevin.
Wow.
Kevin. I blame Kevin.
This is why we can't have nice things.
That is exactly why we can't have nice things. Oh.
That's not right.
But it's good. It's so good.
I love it. We don't have a bell and they turn around and do it anyway.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's fine. It's all good.
Wow,
why'd you look at it?
Because it's even worse when you really look at the picture.
I know. Stop it.
It's not appropriate.
No.
In a local supermarket near you.
Very inappropriate. Just saying. Just remember, you got to stuff that hole.
Got a packet full.
Herbs, spices,
Breading.
Yeah. Sometimes.
A little bit of gravy.
Mm-hmm.
And we wonder why we are not like syndicated or anything like that anywhere. Wonder why no other radio stations will take us. This might be why.
We're on the commercial break. Shut up. Coming back.
This is Defenders Live.
Oh my goodness. Slug Flight over on Twitters. What are the odds of us ending up in a war with China? In a war with China and Iran at the same time?
Wow.
I mean,
we already are.
It's a proxy war. It's always,
we've been there for a while.
It's kind of been there, so
yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's what it is.
Anyway, so before we move on to the next one. Yes.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Is that before we move on to the next one?
Yeah, no. Before we move on to the next thing, I do want to throw out there. I don't know if y'all have ever checked out Spoonie Radio.
Oh, Spoonie Radio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a show over there.
Is there?
There is.
On Spoonie?
At least one.
Uh-huh. At least one?
At least one.
That's still on.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
Anyway, Real Food, Real People. And that show is done every week.
Once a week?
Once a week.
Twice a week?
Sunday. Well, they redo another show on twice a week, actually, total. But
they run new shows on
Sunday.
Oh.
On Sunday.
On Spoonie?
Yeah, on SpooniRadio.com.
Real Food, Real People?
Real Food, Real People. Yeah. So
I think you might have been on that once or twice.
I've been on once.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
No. The star of the show is
Pat.
No.
Yeah. No. The star is Pat.
No. I'm saying the star of the show is the intern.
No, she's not the star.
She's definitely the star.
She's the No. Pat is the star. And actually, they're both stars.
Right.
But the one I'm referring to is Pat.
Not Oni.
No. Not Pat, Oni. Though bless his little cherub heart. No, Pat, a Real Food, Real People. Today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pat.
Happy birthday.
Hope you enjoy. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Many happy returns of the day.
That's right.
I hear she's 29 again.
Again?
This is like the third time around or something like that.
32nd time?
No, not quite that many. Second or third.
Second or third?
Time around 29. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just how it works. My aunt's the same way. She's been 29 for 60 years. So.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
God bless her.
That's how it works. My wife actually stopped doing that.
Did she?
Yeah, she never got into that mode.
She just never moved on and reset. She's always 29.
No. She never stopped at 29.
Oh, good.
She's very graceful in the aging process.
Good. Because, women aging are like wine.
Yeah, they get better.
It does.
Until they go rancid.
And then it's more
become vinegar.
Yeah. And it happens after a while.
Yeah.
But usually
when they're contaminated.
But usually it's not until after the guys who age like milk turn to,
sour
cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Sour cream. Just saying. So happy birthday, Pat.
Which happens.
It does. So happy birthday, Pat.
Yep.
Love you. Anyway, Biden. We love talking about the old Biden.
We don't love talking
No,
about
we don't, but it's been 5 days.
It just happens to be every single day.
And it's going to be like this for a long time.
A little while. There's going to be at least one story, and I'm sorry. Yeah, President Biden said on Monday, that's today.
It is today.
That he was eyeing a more ambitious target.
Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah,
I already have a huge problem with all of the touching and the sniffing hairs.
right.
And stuff. So he's eyeing a more ambitious target
Yeah,
now?
more ambitious target.
So is he crossing out of just the sniffing and the groping? He's actually going to full on molest these people?
I think you're getting the wrong idea here.
What am I supposed to think when you say he's eyeing a more ambitious?
You're touching the wrong vein. Is what I'm saying.
He apparently isn't.
Just saying.
Or he's trying to find the right vein. Something I don't know.
He's eyeing a more ambitious target.
Yeah, I got that. And more
for daily coronavirus vaccinations.
Oh. Well, God, I feel really silly right now. I am a more ambitious target for
more ambitious target.
How much more ambitious can you get?
Well, he had the target of 1 million a day.
Yeah, I
1 million. He started the first day in office, 1 million a day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I remember.
100 million vaccines, 1 million a day. And we laughed. We
did. Just a tad.
We laughed because there aren't that many vaccines in America.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So he wants to do 1 million a day.
Uh-huh. Well, that's what he wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
He's changed that now.
Okay.
And we laughed. We laughed at the 1 million a day, 100 million people.
Yeah, that's a lot.
In 100 days,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a third of the country.
Mm-hmm. And
in a month.
He can't do that.
Because
we don't have that many vaccines. Between all the companies that are producing vaccines, we don't have that many. At all. We've got no way to there's absolutely no way.
There's nothing we can do.
No. That's why he was going to do the wartime thing and take over the companies and force them to produce faster. Because that doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, because expediting something like that
is a good idea.
Has always worked out.
Expediting drugs.
When the government takes over something,
especially drugs,
and just forces people to work nonstop, as hard as they possibly can, for as long as they possibly can, with no squirreling around of any kind. You don't have no problems. There's never any repercussions. There's no mishaps. Nothing. Everything works out just perfect. It's a wonder why the government just doesn't take over everything all the time and run it like that.
I know it's almost always perfect. Almost always.
Almost. I mean, there was that
small exceptions.
There was that one time,
right?
And then that other time,
and then the other.
Yeah, don't forget about that one time.
Oh yeah, the one.
Yeah.
And there was that other thing. You remember?
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah, the way. I remember way back.
Oh,
yeah,
and then the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Pretty much the entire.
Yeah. And then there was that one time before that.
There
was one time before that. And then there was one more time before that.
Oh, and then there was that the Freddie Mae thing.
Yeah.
The Fannie Mac
thing. Yeah, that was that. There was another thing before that.
Yeah. And
then
anyway, we're getting off topic. I'm sorry. We're rambling.
But almost. It's almost
perfect.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect. Getting off topic.
Perfect.
Anyway, he's wanting to up the ante. He wants to up the ante. He has decided, nay, 1 million people per day is not enough.
It's not?
Nope.
Hold on. There's not enough vaccines to
1 million people is not enough.
Yeah, to do the 1
million people is not enough.
It's No, but we don't
1
have...
million people a day is not enough.
I understand that.
It's not enough.
I got that. But we don't have enough vaccines for...
It's not enough, Dylan.
To do even that.
Dylan, it's not enough.
I'm getting a sense that it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Okay, I don't know why.
He wants to go to 1.5 million people a day.
I'm sorry, what? 1.5 million
1.5 million people
a day.
A day.
When we don't have enough vaccines for even the 1 million.
It's never enough.
Day. Well, I mean, I guess you can't always get what you want.
Sometimes you get what you need.
Neither one's happening right now.
No,
apparently.
you're definitely right. Says, and I quote, I think we may be able to get 1.5 million shots a day.
You think?
Rather than the 1 billion a day.
The whole statement. Okay. You trailed there. So the whole quote.
On purpose.
This how awesome this quote is. Just take this in for a moment. Close your eyes. Wherever you're at, wherever you're listening to right now, get you a drink, mouthful of a swallow of American Pride Roasters coffee at AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
It does make you want to swallow.
Check something out, something like that. Just sit back in your comfy chair or in your car. Close your eyes. Unless you're driving, don't do that.
Close your eyes.
Just relax and just listen. As I read this quote to you, and tell me just how, if you grasp just how profound and deep this is. Are you ready?
It's so deep.
Okay, here we go.
You gotta whisper it.
Quote, and I can't whisper it because I don't do the ASMR thingy, and it just drives me nuts. I think we may be able to get to 1.5 shots a day rather than the 1 million a day.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to meet that goal of 1 million a day.
Have to.
Did you know that in order to get to 1.5 million, you have to hit 1 million first?
No, I had no idea.
I didn't either.
I had absolutely no clue.
I didn't either. Apparently that there was I guess it was under the impression that there was some times where you could just
skip it
right over it. Yeah. That million don't count, but we're doing 1.5 million.
Once you hit 1.5, it counts.
Yeah.
Until you get there.
But you can't hit the 1 million, or you got to hit the 1 million first before you hit the 1.5, I guess.
Yeah, right.
They don't teach that in Common Core math, I'll tell you that right now.
That is definitely true.
Biden told reporters after signing an executive order tightening, quote, the Buy America rules. As in buy, like, buy it, purchase it.
Yeah. Sell, buy, sell,
Yeah. Biden said he was optimistic that the vaccine would be readily available to those who want it by sometime in the spring.
Yeah.
Quote, we're trying to get out a minimum of 100 million vaccinations in 100 days and move in the direction where we will be well beyond that in the next 100 days.
But you already said it's going to be a dark, dark, dark winter.
So we can get to the point where when we reach herd immunity in the country, that over 300 million people.
Okay, so
do we need to discuss what herd immunity really is again?
We touched on this.
We did, and I feel it is. It might be a tad necessary.
Yeah, okay. They actually changed the definition of herd immunity.
Yeah. Well, we're not changing it. We're not changing it.
They changed it.
I know they did it to fit their agenda.
Right.
What is real, honest herd immunity?
Real, honest herd immunity.
Not this change crap to fit their agenda.
75% of the populace has been inoculated in one way or another.
Whether through vaccines or having caught it
or
and
actually
recovered.
caught it themselves and recovered and built the antibodies in their system.
Like with chickenpox.
Right.
Okay.
Mainly it's through catching it.
Yeah.
Mainly it's through catching it. You can't have herd immunity if you don't ever catch the virus. Because your body doesn't build up an immune response to it. And since your body can't build up an immune response, nobody else has it either.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a process over time. Once again, it's not the amount of people that have vaccines. It's the amount of people that have been exposed to the virus and built up an immunity So then when they get hit with the virus, it doesn't affect them, and so they don't pass it along to the next person. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's what, quote, herd immunity is. Enough people are healthy and have the antibodies that when they get hit, they don't affect the people that are weaker. That's it.
Now, just for giggle's sake, would you like to discuss and explain what herd immunity is now?
Well, kind of what I was saying.
Just the opposite.
Everybody gets vaccinated. That's it. That's the new standard of herd immunity is everybody gets vaccinated.
Everybody gets vaccinated.
You get a vaccine, and you get a vaccine, and you.
Everyone is cool with a needle in your arm.
Except for you, because
Everyone
you
is
can't handle
vaccinated.
getting the vaccine, or you, because you're too old and I want you to die anyway. That's it.
Oh, Biden's nominee for Surgeon General, Vivek Murthy. Vivek. Sorry. I like Vivek better.
It's Vivek, but it's actually Vivek.
I know, but I like Vivek
Yeah, that's fine.
because it gives more power.
Power.
He's vivacious. Vivek the vivacious.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
Yeah. On Sunday, similarly said that the administration had begun to look beyond its initial target of 100 million vaccinations. Quote, that's a floor, not a ceiling, Murthy said on ABC's This Week. It is also a goal that reflects the realities of what we face.
So what you're saying is when we hit that number, we're hitting the floor?
You know, the bodies do hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let them hit the floor.
Right.
Yeah. Because they will.
And then get back up again and start biting people.
And that's when the zombie apocalypse happens.
Yay!
It is also a goal that reflects the realities of what we face. What could go right, but also what could go wrong.
Wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Really? How wrong?
Well, very, incredibly, terribly wrong.
No good, very bad things?
No good. Very, very bad things.
By the end of former President Donald Trump's time in office, the nationwide rate had hovered around 1 million shots per day mark, though states and local officials have fretted that the supply is showing signs of instability that may constrain them from meeting demand as they begin expanding eligibility to tens of millions of people. Some of Biden's top health advisors have expressed similar supply concerns as they wrap their heads around the first major test in the new administration. Have intermittently swiped at their predecessors. Words are hard. English is hard. Predecessors over the over the precarious state of the rollout of the president has taken over. You see now, it's
there you go.
a poor president. The new guy has taken over. He has it's been a giant poop show. White House press secretary Jen Psaki.
Psaki.
So I said Psaki. Sounds like you get hit, don't it?
Psaki.
Psaki. God.
Sneeze.
Damn flu. Told reporters on Monday that the situation was, quote, much worse than we could have imagined.
How worse?
I don't know. They didn't say. And of course they're going to say that.
Yeah, they have to say that. If
Orange
they don't
man
say
bad. Orange man bad. We
Everything that he
inherited
left
this
us
horrible
bad.
thing. Yeah. This horrible thing. The guy didn't do anything, even though the vaccine came out under his administration.
Yep.
Even though the shots and everything were first being like actually tested and done properly under him. No. It's his fault.
Yeah, it's nothing. But hey, don't worry about it. Look, shiny.
You jingling
shiny,
keys?
shiny.
Wow.
Shiny. Look at the shiny.
I like keys.
Look at the shiny.
So pretty.
Shiny. The U.S. Treasury Department will resume efforts to put Harriet Tubman on the front of the $20 bill.
Oh, good. You know, because COVID and vaccines and
Shiny.
I like
Quote,
shiny.
it is important. Our notes reflect the history and diversity of our country and the image of Harriet Tubman, a role model for every leader and for leadership and participation in our democracy. Gracing the new $20 note would reflect just that. That came from the Treasury Department in an email statement to Newsweek.
Wow.
Shiny.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
Harriet Tubman is a good pick.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. I've got, there's a pile of horse crap out in somebody's pasture somewhere that would be better suited to be on the $20 bill than Andrew Jackson.
That's definitely true. And Harriet Tubman is actually pretty conservative Considering.
I say considering, like she was
fairly conservative, like a freedom fighter, actual freedom fighter.
pro-gun. Very
pro-gun, yeah. Very pro-Second Amendment, anti-slavery, emancipator.
She was a ladies' man. I'm guessing. I don't know.
A ladies' man?
Yeah, as in like she was a lady, but she could take it like a man. Like she didn't play around.
That did not make sense.
I know it didn't.
Because you know what a ladies' man is.
Yeah, dude looked like a lady.
No, not that one. The ladies' man. Hey, baby.
I know.
It was a ladies' man.
I know that. And I was thinking, I wonder if she was like...
Doesn't quite make sense. She was a very strong woman.
Yeah, she was... Yeah, okay. Fine. Whatever. We'll do it your way. I thought mine was funnier, but whatever.
But I'm just saying.
Whatever. Whatever.
Look. Just because it's fine. We already said it was fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. She's a great person. She had a great history. She has a huge connection with
Very
America.
worthy of it.
Very worthy of it. It's awesome. Andrew Jackson needed to be gone anyway.
Out of everything and off of everything.
We should, obviously we should know him, but we should not have him on our money.
Yeah, he should be the example of what not to do and what not to be like.
In many, many ways. You want to talk about, white supremacy and, expansion and colonizing? That's Andrew Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
In a nutshell, that's that
Manifest
guy.
Destiny.
That guy right there.
Ugh.
Trail of Tears. That guy.
Yeah.
So.
Very, very bad dude.
Once again, he went against the rest of the government as the president. He went against everybody else and created the problems.
Yeah.
Like the Trail of Tears. So I don't want him on our money. He doesn't represent us.
Yeah.
Harriet Tubman does more than him.
Yeah.
Much more.
I would also argue, though,
it's fine.
There's a lot more stuff to be worrying about than what is our ever demonetizing $20 bill.
Of course, because they're worth nothing.
I know. Eventually, that
your $20 bill ain't nothing.
No. I remember when it was worth something.
Yeah, it isn't nothing.
It's worth nothing now.
It's basically worthless.
So who cares?
We're jingly keys, buddy. That's all. That's why I jangled the keys in front of your face, because jingly keys. Jingle, jingle, jangle.
Oh, this is funny. Okay. So remember we were talking about the millions?
The millions.
Remember how you had just the story a second ago that how Biden, he's shooting for 1.5 million.
Sure, right.
And that apparently
he'll be shooting up 1.5 million.
Yeah, he will. That, apparently before he made his groundbreaking deep statement of, you have to hit the 1 million before you can hit the 1.5 million.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So everybody thought that you could just kind of
groundbreaking.
Yeah, you could bypass that first million and go straight to 1.5. I'm just saying it was let's see, over on Twitter's the girlfriend over on Twitter. So with that logic and math, should I just give up on making my first million and just go straight to my second million?
Depends on how you want to do it.
And by that logic and math, yes.
Yes.
Because if you don't have to get to that first million to get to the second million, then yes.
Yes.
I mean, why lowball yourself?
you can just leapfrog.
Exactly.
Straight over there.
It's like you get, $999,999 and
$2 million.
Exactly. It's just how it drops. You find that, penny.
Find that, you got to get that sweet spot.
Yeah. You don't find a penny. You walk by and see the penny and go, oh, that would give me $1 million. Nope.
It's now 2.
I'm going to now look for the other $1 million bill over here.
That's right. I'm going to go right over there because apparently I have succeeded. And because I've passed this quest, I get $1 million extra. That's what we're doing.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Kevin Hutch is over on Twitter. Also, herd immunity originally meant that they should keep kids in school. But then the politicians had a meeting and decided it really meant that we have to have all the schools closed down.
Yes, correct.
Very, very true. It's true. It's true.
On Friday.
This past Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Asked about on Friday, this Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau.
Oh, isn't he a delight?
He is a peach.
He's almost as great a guy as Emmanuel Macron. I'm just gonna start. I could just, you know what I could do instead of butchering the whole
Macaroons.
Just call him macaroon.
Yeah. Emmanuel.
You have to do the. I'm gonna say
Emmanuel macaroons. That's what we got to do. Yep, that's how it works. From here on out, whenever you see his name,
Trudeau.
Yeah,
or Trudeau.
Turds.
Justin Turd.
Justin Turds.
So Justin Turd and Emmanuel macaroon. Okay,
yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Turds.
We're making hits right now, boy.
Yes. One-hit wonders right here all day long. Yeah. On Friday, he was asked about the decision of President Biden to cancel the Keystone Pipeline. He touted the alignment between himself and Biden, as well as Canadians and Biden, saying that they were much more aligned on their values.
That right there should make people panic.
Well, you know,
on both sides of the the border,
on every side.
If you're a Canadian and you say that your prime minister lines up with Biden,
how are you now?
You need to be terrified. And the same goes for everyone in America.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Trudeau, really?
Yeah. A reporter asked, can you tell us more about your conversations with premiers last night over the Keystone XL and your chat with President Biden today? What were some of the specific measures or some of the specific points the premiers wants you to make with Biden? What were they telling you about what Biden was doing? The president wants to know. What was he doing? All the rest of these 7,000 questions.
I was going to say, I thought as a reporter, you're supposed to ask one question.
Nope.
And then follow up.
One giant.
You don't
lead-in.
drop like 900 of them at one time.
Giant lead in, so you can't answer them all. That's.
So what did he say? What did Justin Turd say?
Justin Turd, the call with the ministers, which lasted just over an hour.
Hold on. The conversation that this guy's asking about was just over an hour. The amount of time it took him to ask all these questions was just over an hour.
Yeah.
So
included decisions on the raging coronavirus pandemic, but was dominated by the president's order, which was signed just a day earlier. According to aides who participated in the meeting, some premiers want to go to war with the United States over the Keystone XL cancellation. The aides, who spoke on the conditions of anonymity, said that the discussion got pretty heated.
I just find it, that there were some Canadian premiers who actually wanted to go to war with America.
Well,
I'm sorry, but no.
So Trudeau actually answered.
That's like an angry one-legged midget trying to do something. I'm sorry, but just no. It's cute. You're adorable, pumpkin, but no. Don't do it. It's I understand their anger. I understand the sentiment. But really? War?
Allegedly.
Can you imagine that? What would we call that war? Like, would we have to give it a date?
We wouldn't have to. We wouldn't call it.
It'd be like what they did in the Middle East.
It'd be like a 3-day war.
It'd be Operation Flea Flicker or something like that.
Operation Maple Syrup.
Yes. Maple Down.
Leaf Liner. That's what we're doing.
There you go.
Trudeau did answer the reporter finally, saying, I think,
oh Lord,
the fact that we have so much aligned, not just me and President Biden, but Canadians and President Biden on values of creating jobs and prosperity for everyone and opportunities for everyone, investing in the fight against climate change and as a way of growing the economy, looking to be coordinated and aggressive in stepping up the measures against COVID-19.
Well, which is
These are the things that we're going to be able to dig into significantly.
Dig. I see what he did there. The whole dig line. That's funny.
So
wait a minute. Which is the actual important thing? Is it the
None of it.
Is it the Keystone Pipeline?
It's none of it. He's just buying time because he got asked a question that had 7,000 points, and he was like, I have no idea. So he just said
just
whatever.
randomly pick some.
All gobbledygook.
And I mean, I get all that, but it's still, it's about the Keystone Pipeline. So which is more important? Keystone Pipeline and the environment and climate change and all that crap, or COVID?
Yeah.
You can't intermix the two in everything. It just doesn't work that way.
It doesn't. Anyway.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. We'll be right back, guys, after this commercial break.
Not now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I was going to tell people about, DOAEshow.com.
Oh, well, go to DOAEshow.com.
You should.
Yeah.
And Mojo50.com.
Yeah, go there too.
Follow us at DOAE Show on all the social medias.
Also, AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
There's a whole lot of stuff you can do on the commercial break.
Do that.
Go do that while we go do this.
Yeah. Operation Quickie.
Operation Quickie. That's
good. Operation Degen. Damn Degens from up north.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-huh.
Just looking at all the stuff everybody's saying. Blazing Saddles reference. Thanks.
It's funny.
American Nut calls turd.
Mm-hmm.
He calls him Captain K-Socks.
We need to have
cute.
him back on again.
It's cute. Yeah, we do.
We need to have him back.
Merkaduk.
If I'd have thought about it, we would have gotten the Canadian to come on and talk about
The Trudeaus.
Canada.
Canadias in the Canada.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if he'd have gotten all the references.
I don't know. He should have.
I hope he watches Letterkenny.
It'd be really weird if he didn't.
Well,
what else are they going to do in Canada? Watch the snow fall? I mean,
he's American Nuck. Come on.
And where does he live? In Canada. I rest my case. Just because his dad's down here doesn't mean it counts.
Can't say a thing, bud.
There's no reciprocity when it comes to this, okay?
We're still going to mess with you a little bit.
He's up there. Doesn't count.
Uh-huh. It's not, if it's not the name Canadian Bacon. That's good. I like it.
Can you smell that bacon cooking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the little things.
It really is. I'm good, actually. Since I'm using my handy-dandy thermos, stays all warm and stuff. Ooh, yeah. What impression was a great impression? Which one was it? Page on the Facebook. Great impression. I don't know which one. I don't know which one we're talking about here now.
There were a few.
We did some good ones.
You have to be a little bit more specific than that.
Well, it was 30 minutes. We'll have to go back and listen, I guess, and figure it out. I don't know.
Or she could just say, hey, that was a good impression.
Yeah, but which one?
That's what I'm saying. She could go back and say, this
That
is the
one.
impression I was referring to.
Ah, we had a good impression on you?
Yeah. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's pretty.
That was an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. Foggy night.
Oh, foggy night. I totally can't see nothing. It's so cloudy. It's so like in pea soup. I should write music, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I write songs, not tragedies.
It's almost I write tragedies, not songs.
There you go.
None of my stuff is. All my songs turn into tragedies.
That's sad.
There are people like, really?
That's very sad.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's twoo.
It's twoo.
I draw the line at 37. Snip and groove,
Coming back.
baby.
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, really bleeding. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
I'll never back down. Thought I was 6 feet under.
I love that.
Which one?
Kevin Hutchins over here. I don't know.
Read it. Go ahead.
Kevin Hutchins over on Twitter. Hashtag arm yourselves. Quote, as you're not ready for primetime minister, it is my goal to turn Canada into a giant vagina. I'll start by changing the name of Manitoba to Ginatoba. It is my woman fist destiny. And now I will speak in French so I can surrender Canada to the Germans. It works. It sounds legit, actually.
Yeah.
Sounds very, very possible.
It's pretty close.
indeed.
Pretty close. If
Bless
you'd like to converse with us,
Yeah.
you could do that on any of the social medias at DOAE Show.
Any of them?
Any of them, pretty much, at DOAE Show. There are a few exceptions, but we watch them all. We do hit the Twitters a lot. We do the Facebooks and YouTubes and all the rest of it. D-Live is also up there. You can check them all out. And if you're on the Twitters, you can definitely use the hashtag #ArmYourselves. That's one of the best ways to for us to keep up with everything. So there you go.
Everything?
Everything.
All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every single one.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Check that out.
Go to mojo50.com.
Ooh, them?
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
Yeah, because they're
They're the people that house us
They're
as a radio station.
yeah. And I pray for them daily. Something is askew over there as far as their continual decision to allow us to be running on their airwaves. And I am thankful.
Right.
I give my prayers of thanks, also my prayers of concern and just guidance for them as they continue to make this horrible decision day after day after day.
And we thank you for it.
I do.
Thank you.
No, again,
Thanks so much.
I don't not think it. I follow up with, dear Lord, somebody's screws loose and
But thank you.
yeah.
Keep it just loose enough to where they keep on making that decision, but not too loose to where they lose all things.
Yeah, exactly. And it all falls apart. Exactly.
That's right.
That's where I'm at too.
Just loose enough to where it rattles.
Mojo50.com has other awesome hosts and shows all over there. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Talk radio. Libertarian
free speech.
You're not going to find it anywhere else. Anything like this.
Mm-mm.
Period. Hands down. Change my mind.
Try it.
Let's see.
I dare you.
I'll wait.
Mm-hmm. We've been talking a lot of the COVIDs, right?
Sadly,
we've had to. And whenever I think COVID, I think of the one, the only Anthony Fauci.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you think of when you hear someone talking about the Wu-Tang clap. Fauci is the first thing you go to?
Yeah, pretty much. Because he's the biggest name and face out there talking about the COVIDs.
Sure.
Obviously.
Okay. I mean, I don't. He. I don't know how to describe him.
Well, let me tell you this much about him.
I know he's a flip-flopper.
He is a flip-flopper.
He's very much after keeping his job. So he says what he needs to
keeping his job
in order to keep said job.
That is correct.
I feel like there's a reason for that.
There's a huge reason for that. See, the director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, on top White House health advisor to President Biden, is the highest paid employee in the federal government.
You don't say.
He made more money in 2019 than the president of the United States.
Technically, we all should be making more than the president of the United States.
Yes, but there's an annual salary for them and all the rest of it.
Yeah, no, I'm even talking about annual salary. Like we should be making more than with all the perks and the stuff that they get. They shouldn't be getting a paycheck.
For reference, the president of the United States makes $400,000 annually.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that. I thought it was like closer to 2.
No, it's 4.
Wow.
Yeah. Federal salary data compiled by openthebooks.com, which filed Freedom of Information Act requesting the collection of its data and reported by Forbes, shows that in 2019, the latest year in which federal salary data is available, Fauci, who's 80, 80, collected an annual salary of $417,608.
So hold on.
That's more money than any other federal government employee.
All 4 million of them?
All 4 million of them.
That's a lot of government
We
employees.
have 4 million federal employees.
Yeah, but you got to think, too, when you start counting in, like, parks and stuff like that, those count as federal people, too. No, I was going to say, Fauci's 80. Doesn't look a day over 79. Just saying. Yeah. See, it's a lot harder to pick which one you want to do when the jig is up, isn't it? Because
No. I was going for it. I just had to take a slow pace.
Oh, that was a very slow pace. I was like, you deciding there, bud? What are you doing?
No. I was just
Okay.
Because
both of them would have worked there.
Yes, true.
And that's what I'm saying. It depends on which way you want to go with it. And
Yes.
anyway, so the 79 plus 1 year old is
the
highest paid
person in the federal government.
federal government.
Yeah, between 2010 and 2019, Fauci made $3.6 million in salary. In 2014, his pay increased from $335 to its current $417.
$417,608 is very oddly specific.
Yeah.
Like
they got it from his tax records.
I got that, but what I'm saying is you would think there would be rounding up or something.
Well,
This is his salary. Like he's the the director and all that crap.
Yeah,
He's got one job. Like it's not like he's doing federal government work and then turning around and moonlighting somewhere at some general hospital or something somewhere.
that's a 20% increase of his pay. Mm-hmm. He got a 20% increase. People die for a nickel.
Yeah,
Like a 25-cent increase is a lot.
yeah.
In today's society.
The only time I've ever gotten raises is when I went on to new jobs that paid me more.
That's exactly how I get a raise.
I haven't gotten a pay raise and I mean, again, we're not counting changing jobs. We're talking working for a company and getting a pay raise while you're there. I have never gotten a pay raise like that in 15, 20 years. And actually, the only time I got the one raise that I could think of was it appeared as a 10-cent raise and on my very last check.
Yeah.
There was no promise of any raise or anything like that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This guy in 2014, he went from he got a 20% raise for no reason. He was already making $335,000. There's absolutely no need for him to make more money. He didn't have any more responsibilities.
I did my taxes.
I did mine.
I did my taxes
Yeah, I did
last
mine.
Sunday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And not yesterday, the week before.
Yep.
And I've made more last year than I've ever made in my life.
Yes.
It is well
Under what he makes.
below what he makes. Like not even.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to knock the guy, okay?
No, I'm not either. If you slide into that kind of a job and you can pull that off,
you found
then
it, you got it, great.
kudos to you. But I'm just saying,
You're not worth it though. not with what you've done for the past year at least.
No. And like I said, and I've made way. Way less than what he makes a year.
Way less.
But again, it was the most I've ever made, and I was tickled pink.
Happy, right?
You know what I mean? And so I just
you look at it and you're like, where'd all that money go?
and part of that's true, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I know where a lot of it went, and it's But I see these people who go, oh, yeah, no, I needed a pay raise. I'm making $335,000 a year. I need to make $417,000. Why?
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 Why do you need a 20% pay raise?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
I've never,
you're you're not even you're the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. I get it. Why is that a government agency in the first place?
I don't know.
Why? I understand that we have to study this stuff, but shouldn't that be a private organization?
You would think, just to kind of keep meddling fingers out.
Well, I mean, at least keeping the government's fingers out.
That's what I mean.
There's going to be meddling fingers no matter what, but at least keeping the government's meddling fingers out, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, because usually...
But then again, if we don't, it's the umbrella corporation and we all die as zombies doing that.
Oh, that's all right. I mean...
It's fine, right?
Just saying. The government's meddling fingers are always tainted, so that's what causes things to get ruined. And
Taint? Mm-hmm. It's a problem.
It is. It's a very nasty problem.
Yeah. It's basically a void.
It's a giant chasm.
Well,
more
like a flat plane, but
a dark. Well, it depends on how you're sitting. Just saying.
It's a shadowy place where no one goes.
Many men have traveled there and never returned.
Weary traveler. So, I hear you want to go to the Tate.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I seen the little troll, the bridge troll from Monty Python. What is your name? What is your quest?
He's so good.
What is the capital of Afghanistan?
I don't know.
I love that movie. Something. So the Life of Brian, or no, I'm sorry, the Story of Life, or the Meaning of Life, is on Peacock. Have you ever watched that one?
No. Oh wait, the Story of Life.
The Meaning of Life.
No. I haven't seen it. No, I haven't. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I know. I need to.
It's funny. There's a few questionable moments in there, but it's funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even for 70s type stuff, it's yeah. Rioters in Portland, Oregon, once again targeted a federal immigration enforcement facility Saturday night. And they were demanding that end deportations of individuals illegally residing in the United States.
Demanding to end them.
Yeah.
To get them rid of them.
Yeah, and not by, allowing the wall to be completed and keeping them out at the border.
But we didn't.
Just letting them roam freely.
Didn't we? Didn't no Biden put a pause on that anyway?
He did. Real fast, I missed this one, and I apologize.
It just popped.
Just dude over on Twitter, @DOA Show, I wish, #Fauci, could figure out what I got to do to stop taking Zyrtec and Flonase to deal with my allergies for $425K a year. I don't even care about COVID. And you're right.
Agreed.
You would think.
Agreed, dude.
There's a lot of things that you think could be, fixed and figured out for that kind of money.
Right.
But it's not.
It's not.
But
it's an allergy joke. But okay, so President Obama, I thought he paused deportations. I thought he got rid of them. I thought it was done. No more. I thought it ceased to be.
Well.
So what do they have to talk about? I mean,
apparently not. I mean, when you turn around and have these people making a lot of noise and yelling, the funny part about it is it's a shock to me that they are claiming it to be, these guys instead of claiming that they're, conservative. Mad conservative Christians out in the streets. They're waving their guns everywhere. Mass carnage, run!
Nope, not happening.
Group of rioters descended on the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in the riot-ravaged Pacific Northwest city Saturday night, forcefully calling for the wholesale abolishment of borders and any illegal action against or any legal action against illegal aliens.
Riot Ravage. That was a band that Izzo was a fronter in.
Yeah, he was in he was in it during middle school.
Yeah, it was a middle school band. Right?
Riot Ravage.
Yeah, that's good. So wait, any legal action against illegal aliens? Mm-hmm. So they no legal action against illegal people.
So I will I will be okay with this little proposal of stopping any legal action against illegal aliens if they don't prosecute any illegal actions against these illegal aliens.
That'd be fine.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying, but you know
again, nature abhors vacuum. You can't just get rid of laws and think nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if you can get rid of the laws and then go opposite of that and prevent the prosecution of illegal action against illegal aliens.
You going Punisher on this is what you're saying.
I'm down.
You're down?
Oh, yeah.
Like Chinatown?
Like Joe Brown downtown?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like Bad Leroy Brown?
Mm-hmm. Like Chris Brown?
No.
Why not?
Ran out of good references. Anyway.
No, I was going to say... rolling it around like a Murphy Brown. That just dated myself.
Yeah,
you remember
did.
Murphy Brown?
I do know that. I do.
Candace Bergman.
Yeah.
Good
Lord. They were going to do a reboot of that with her.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're rebooting all kinds of stuff, and they need to stop it.
Murphy Brown reboot. She's still doing it.
So what do they have her as the Larry King?
Basically, yeah.
I've been sitting behind this desk for 87 years.
I've been prosecuting people forever.
And the worst part is that she's so old, she starts to sound like Diane Rehm.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. Is that too soon?
Sound like the nanny.
No. You know who I'm talking about, Diane Rehm?
Yeah, I know.
She makes absolutely sure that she enunciates every word that she says, partly due to the fact that she did have a stroke. So now this is her speech when she interviews people. I don't pick
I shouldn't laugh at it because it's true.
Because of her ailment. But it is funny when you hear the guests hurry her along. It really is.
Yeah, it's good.
It's so fun. And I was actually going too fast. Like, God bless her heart, she did have a stroke, and she's slow and enunciates everything. I've heard so many interviews just flipping through NPR where they're like, and try to jump in front of her what she's trying to say.
Yeah, I've got the answer right here. Got it right here.
Best part, so they try to finish what she's asking because they have it, obviously, because it's a mile coming. And
she still continues.
She does. She'll stop and be like, please don't interrupt me while I am asking the question. I'm like, oh, dear Lord. Anyway.
Thanks, Eeyore.
Right? No, Eeyore at least had some semblance of a personality.
That's also true.
But anyway.
So they went on screaming and chanting.
No borders, no nations, abolish deportations.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of rolls off the tongue there. At least it rhymes. No borders, no nations. Hey, no borders.
No borders, no nations. Abolish deportations.
Hey.
What?
The crowd was classified as a, quote, unlawful assembly in order to leave the premises by law enforcement officers from the Federal Protective Service, a subset of the Department of Homeland Security.
A subset.
Federal Protective Services.
FPS.
So Department of Homeland Security literally they're not just like an umbrella for all of the different departments of justice that, local and city and state and all that jazz. They actually have their own designated police.
Yeah.
I mean,
they have their own section, yeah.
That nobody has a problem with that?
No, come on.
Like literal boots on the ground.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Not at all. Not at all. Nope.
Okay.
No problems, yeah.
Quote, if you trespass on federal property with a weapon, you will be arrested.
Darn right.
Officers reportedly announced in a pre-recorded message over a loudspeaker. Which that's just...
Over a loudspeaker.
That just makes me think of the Ghostbusters. What are you doing?
If you trespass the federal property with a weapon, you will be arrested. I repeat, if you trespass on federal property with a weapon, you will be arrested.
Why do you have the same cadence as Obama?
Because
federal
there's a
aid.
pause.
I know there was a pause, but
That's why.
the way you inflected in there
I'm
was
sorry.
It's very...
It's pointed.
It was. The protests over the weekend were just the latest in a string of recent uprisings starting last Wednesday on the day that Biden, whatever.
Biden.
Yum. Was inaugurated.
Ew.
During why? What's wrong?
Oh, Biden.
Yum.
Ew.
During his first full day in office, the newly elected Democratic president issued a number of executive orders, one of which enacted sweeping changes to immigration enforcement policies, including, quote, a 100-day pause on deportations for some undocumented immigrants.
Some.
The move was met with swift denunciation from conservatives and the threat of a lawsuit by the state of Texas.
Yeah, Texas really got in there quick.
Yeah,
They're like, no, sir.
Oh, nay.
What is this? I object.
Oh, what's this? You want to do what now?
Yeah, well, it was a threat.
Well,
they didn't actually do it. Okay, so here's the difference, right?
But not for nothing.
No, 4 years. 4 years. Here's the difference. 4 years. Every single time, our president at the time did something that the left didn't like. It wasn't a threat. It was immediately lawsuit filed, judge gotten a hold of, called up. Nope, you can't do it.
Yeah.
There was no threat of a lawsuit. It was immediate action. Within 2 days, boom, lawsuit. Boom, judge order.
Yep.
Boom, done. So why is there even a threat? If you don't like the order, put in the lawsuit. They did it to you, you do it to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Turnabout's fair play, right?
Turnabout is fair play, especially in politics.
I don't know. I can understand Texas of all people doing it, and it's not. Everybody's like, oh well, of course Texas is going to do it. It's one of the biggest states in the union. Blah blah. Well, it's because they are the most affected by it. You know what I mean? They're the ones that have to deal with the coyotes and the cartels.
They got one of the biggest issues going on.
Yeah, and
California doesn't care.
Nope.
So they don't care.
Arizona kind of does what they do, but most people are kind of dipping past Arizona going into California.
Right.
You know?
Mexico is like whatevs.
Yeah, they're kind of turning into California.
Yeah, midway.
And they don't have near the population either.
So you got Texas that cares about this a lot because they don't want the problems that it causes.
No, because Texas still has a brain on its shoulders.
Right.
Which is why I want to hurry up and move back there.
Well, it's one of the last states holding.
Yeah, which is why we need to hurry up and get there before everything else falls. Just saying.
Are you saying that us getting there is going to stop it from falling? Because I don't really believe that.
No, but I'm the way I'm starting to see this now is, because Texas is where the Alamo is at. Okay, you remember the Alamo, and not just the slogan. The Alamo. There was people they were holding off.
Remember the Alamo.
They were holding off General Santa Anna. What did Davy Crockett do? He's like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna go down there anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna go beat them.
Well, I mean, and even when they knew it was time to go, the odds were not in their favor.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
They weren't, and they knew that was going to be a short little stint, and they knew it wasn't going to work.
Didn't matter. They fought anyway.
They held out hope until the end, and they died where they wanted to be, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, you know what?
That's where you want to be.
That's where I want to be when it all goes down.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I can understand that.
Because I have a feeling that America is heading for a very much an Alamo moment.
Really? Heading down to the Alamo, huh?
Yeah. And like I said, I've been. It's not getting any better. and I have really been working on something I wanted to throw together, and I don't know if I'm going to make it into a video and just run it on the Facebooks or do it as a monologue here or something. I don't know, but
well, you did say that.
I know, but I
haven't gotten to it.
I'm still working on it. It's almost done.
Yeah,
and
you just want to take your time.
Well, and I want to do it right.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, guys, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
Right back.
You thought I was doing Kermit the Frog?
Nope.
No, I can, though.
Yes, we can. Both of us can. It's fine.
It's fun.
It's good times. You want to do this one, though? Right here. You want to do that? Because it's the Connery.
It's the Sean.
It's the Sean.
He sends one of yours to the hospital. You send one of his to the morgue.
There you go. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty bad. We miss you, Connery. Oh, Sir Sean, you're sorely missed.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. No, you do need to see. You need to see. Have you seen Life of Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the meaning of life is similar in that kind of
in that vein.
Yeah, except for it starts at the beginning of time and it goes through all these different periods and
yeah.
It's funny.
See, I kind of almost like History of the World Part 1 though. For that same sort of aspect.
That's true.
Yeah. The Inquisition. Here we go. The Inquisition. I know you're wishing that we'd go away. I think I need to see that movie again.
Her name was Lola.
She was a showgirl.
This is Defenders Live.
Oh, Kevin Hutch is over on Twitter. You forget the Alamo. Fighting for your country and freedom is racist. That's true.
It's true.
But sadly, that's
true.
So true. There is no hope anymore. Any way.
No, we're not gonna have a sing off. We don't. We
What?
What? No. Wait. No. There's no sing off.
Who said sing off?
It's on Facebook's.
No.
No sing off.
No.
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 Sing together.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But even that's like no.
We have to really work at it.
In order-
we had one good song the last time we did it.
Yeah, we did. The only
It was
way,
one good.
the
And it was
only-
a last minute request too.
Yeah, I know. In the car, no less.
Yeah.
The only way we would pull something like that off is if somehow or another we had like a push goal or something of
Yeah. We'd have
listeners.
to have a
Like we'd have to hit a line or something,
Yeah,
and
then we'd throw it in there.
yeah, and be like, oh, you want that? Okay, you get us here, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah. This is where we need to be first
Yeah.
before we do
And
that.
I don't even have that.
And even then, I don't know if you really want that.
it'd be really bad.
I don't know. It'd be terrible.
Yes, it'd be terrible.
Very bad for you,
Not for me, Chris. Maybe for you.
Sean. You're dead.
Damn it, Chris. Why am I always the last one to know? I wondered why my feet were always so cold. I thought it was just poor circulation. Anyway, welcome back.
Hey,
There we go. So, Nevada.
Nevada.
Nevada?
Nevada.
That was my next one. Her name was Lola. Okay. Clark County School District in Nevada, the nation's 5th largest school district, wants to reopen as quickly as possible.
Can we stop there real quick?
Sure.
At least it's not Florida, Clark County.
That's true. I'm so tired of...
It's not Clark County, Florida. Thank God.
I know.
Just saying. All right, continue, please.
Anyway. Yeah, they want to open up as quick as possible.
What? Why?
Following a rash of student suicides,
Oh.
according to a new report.
Well,
Yeah, apparently Stockholm Syndrome in Nevada is real bad. There are 18 suicides in 9 months that the schools were closed due to the Wu-Tang Clan lockdown, which is double the amount of suicides in all of the previous year.
double.
By July, after the 6th suicide since March.
Wow.
Yeah.
March to July 6?
Yeah. The district invested in a program, the Go Guardian Beacon Alert System.
What?
The Go Guardian Beacon Alert System.
They invested in a program?
Mm-hmm. It's similar to the, what's the slip and fall one? The Life Alert.
Help, I've fallen, I can't get up.
Yeah, except for this one is help, I'm suicidal and I need help.
Don't they have a hotline?
Yeah, but this is 2021. Nobody calls anything
You can
anymore.
text it.
Unless you're a telemarketer.
You can text the hotline.
It's kind of hard to text when you're trying to have your hands tied behind your back and a rope around your neck, standing on top of a cooler in a closet.
Well, why you can't even tie the
Or in a
rope around-
garage.
How do you get the hands behind the back?
Maybe they have handcuffs.
How'd you get up there?
Did you not hear me? You stand on a cooler on a chair. You get up there, you put the rope around it, you put the handcuffs on, click, 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 and you can get like legit decent handcuffs online.
But why did you do the handcuffs in the first place?
Because they want to kill themselves. That's what suicide is.
But why the handcuffs? That's a lot of thought.
Because they want to die.
It's a lot of thought. That sounds more like a cry for help to me.
The handcuffs are the cry for help.
Yeah, it's a lot of thought.
Not the cooler and the chair.
The cooler.
Not the rope around the
chair,
neck.
It's the noose.
Not the note they
cooler.
wrote to mom. None of that.
The whole thing. The cooler, the chair,
the-
the noose, the handcuffs, the note to mom, the whole deal. It sounds like a cry for help more so than it does sound like an actual suicide attempt.
I don't know.
It's like they just stand there and with the hands tied behind their back, but with like the key in their mouth just in case.
Which I always thought was weird because
thinking about the idea of if they want to let go.
if your hands are behind your back, what good is the key in your mouth going to do?
Well, you can step over.
I'm just saying. Step over what?
You get to wriggle your arms down.
No.
I mean, you might not be able
Not
to.
if you have the rope around your neck.
Well, I mean, you can always.
But you can't.
You're standing there thinking about it. You
not
don't,
if it's tight.
How it's tight.
They might have thought about actually doing it.
They've been thinking a lot.
I don't know.
There's a lot of thought in this. I'm just saying. It's too much thought for it to be. It's staged. It's too well staged.
No.
Yes.
No, the ones that my personal experience when it comes to suicides, and sadly, I have a lot of experience in this.
Oh God.
The experience is the people who actually go through those links, the handcuffs and the cooler and all that.
The ones that
jazz,
succeed. Yeah.
they're the ones who are legit trying to do it. The ones who are not are the ones who sit here and constantly go, I can't stand anymore. I should just kill myself. Those are the ones who are trying to get attention. Those are the ones who are crying out and who probably have legit problems, but they're never actually going to go through with it.
Right. They start cutting themselves the wrong direction.
Yeah. If they pass away, it honestly is due to a severe accident and not because they were intentionally doing anything.
Right.
That's my experience with it. But anyway.
There is a proper direction to cut, is why I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah. You never. All I'm going to say is you go, it's
all I'm saying is one way.
downtown, not across the street.
No, I'm just saying.
That's what I just said.
But well, one way means you're obviously crying for help.
The other one
The other ones are dead.
Yeah. I said,
I'm saying.
if you're going downtown, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Across the street, not so bad.
Downtown.
Everything is downtown. Anyway, so with the Go Guardian Beacon, I don't know why, but it sounds like some,
Go Power Rangers.
I was just thinking something very similar to that, like a Saturday morning Korean cartoon or something.
Go Guardian Beacon.
Alert system. Ha ha. There's another one. We have to go save. Ha ha. Anyway, now that we have completely pissed off a lot of people.
Sorry.
Send report. This alert system sends reports of mild to severe suicide risk. The system, which scans students' writings on district-issued iPads, generated more than 3,100 alerts from June to October. Well, I was gonna say, it indicated behavior such as suicide research, self-harm, written comments, or just the need for help and support. End quote. Yes, Stephen for Mojo 50. Yeah.
So I've just one quick question here. Why would the kids use the iPad to write this stuff out on that they were issued from the school that they obviously know is monitored?
When we started to see the uptick in children taking their lives, we knew it wasn't the COVID numbers, and we needed to look at it more. That was Jesus Hara, or Jesus Jara. However, it's one of the two.
Could also be Jesus Jara.
You okay?
I'm sorry?
Are you getting sick?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was a Clark County superintendent.
A lozenge.
Yeah, lozenge. Jesus Jara from Clark County.
Scares me. I'm getting verklempt.
Yeah. Quote, huh?
I know, Dr. Fauci.
Oh, yeah, call
I mean,
Dr.
he makes
Fauci.
enough money, so
he's
house calls.
Yeah. Quote, we have to find a way to put our hands on our kids.
It's really unfortunate.
That's probably not the
turn of phrase.
That's probably not the
good.
best choice of words there, Jesus, but I'm just saying. To see them, to look at them.
Jesus, take the wheel.
That's so not right.
Sorry.
They quote, they've got to start seeing some movement, some hope. We're not only in the midst of a health crisis, but we are being challenged with a mental crisis and an academic crisis. That is according to Jesus. Superintendents across the nation are weighing the benefits of in-person education against the cost of public health, watching teachers and staff become sick and, in some cases, die. Also seeing the psychological and academic toll of school closings are having on children nearly a year in. This is from the New York Times. The risk of student suicides has quietly stirred many district leaders, leading some, like the state superintendent in Arizona, to cite the fear in public pleas to help mitigate the virus's spread.
Yep.
So basically,
Yeah.
Here's what I don't understand, and I get the whole Stockholm thing. I get,
right.
You're trapped in a house and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Where the hell are the parents in all this?
I don't know, but Jesus is over there laying hands, so. Sorry.
Oh. Clark County School District.
Carrie's coming tomorrow, guys.
I know, thank God, because we're in a world of crap.
Oh, God.
Clark County School District plans to bring in-person learning back for elementary-age students as well as, quote, groups of struggling students, even as the greater Las Vegas continues to post huge numbers of Wu-Tang clap cases and deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you were accurate and fair and honest about the numbers. And
these kids would actually go back to school and they wouldn't have this crap.
So those deaths are on the government's hands in my book.
Yeah.
Students will participate in social emotional wellness programs. Oh, doesn't that sound like
team building exercises?
I'm sorry, but anytime I'm asked to participate in any social emotional wellness program, I will kill myself.
That's basically it.
That will push me over the limit.
Yay. Great.
Yeah. It just pushes me to the limit one more time.
Take it.
It already took it.
To the limit.
Interventions, academic screenings, and small group instruction, according to the school board's press release. Now, this is Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Why the hell? I mean, I get
the land of porn and gambling.
Yeah, Sin City. Why is it that the weather is not that bad out there?
Well, the weather is hot.
No, I'm not doing it. Why? But I mean, but it's not bad. Like, it really isn't.
No.
So
it's dry.
Why can't you do school outside? Keep everybody 6 feet apart. Do normal classes like you're supposed to.
Make a big tent.
Why not? Be like,
what's the problem?
The old church revivals back in the day.
Yeah, what's the problem, Bob?
I don't know. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported in August that 1/4 of American young adults have thought about committing suicide since the Wu-Tang Clap started.
They thought about it.
The CDC found that 25.5% of Americans ages 18 to 24 have seriously contemplated suicide in the past 30 days.
Yeah.
Among those aged 25 to 44, 16% thought about killing themselves.
You know, there might be a reason for this.
Why is that?
Well, it's one big thing that I found out. Kids don't like to stay at the house.
Yeah.
They really don't. And if they're stuck inside of the house all day long, without being allowed to do pretty much anything, having to sit in front of a computer, doing something that they hate doing in the first place.
Or even, I'll take it, even if they can do school and they're done.
Yeah.
And you can only honestly play so much, what the hell is that, the games? Fortnite or whatever.
You can only play Fortnite all along.
I mean, you can't, there are people who can play for hours and days on end, but after a while, this has been going on for like years. Don't look at me, sit down. See,
he has his own gaming. That's his own thing. He's a grown ass man.
I am a grown ass man.
And he can play all the games he wants as long as you're okay with it.
Exactly. See? Glad we understand each other. No, but I'm saying seriously, after a while, if that's all you have to do, that's it. You're going to get bored.
Right.
You're not going to read. You're not going to go outside. You're not going to do some things. Then, of course, you're going to want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
But then it's also because most kids are taught that that's all life is whatever's in the house. Yeah. And if you're not getting all the rest of that crap, then it's not worth having anymore. It's not going to go over well.
Yeah, when all you think about is just getting and gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining.
When you're not gaining, what are you living for?
Exactly.
What is your purpose?
There is no purpose when all your entire life from like start to finish, especially this, is all material crap.
Yep.
That everybody wants and everybody thinks about, and then you go to school as a kid and you judge each other by all the material crap that you have.
Yeah. The CDC found that the average proportion of emergency department visits by children for mental health related reasons was 44% higher from the mid-March into October compared to that time in 2019.
Dang.
And again, it's because what are you going to do?
We said it when it started.
You're not able to socialize with anybody.
Right. We said it when it all started. Look, keeping everybody inside is not a good idea.
No.
It's not smart.
It's okay for an adult.
It's fine for an adult
because
most
well, not even for a short time. Because let's be fair about this. Most adults have jobs, even though it has taken a huge toll on a lot of people, and a lot of people are struggling. Some don't have jobs. Most still are working in some facet or another.
Agreed.
So they have the ability to go out and leave.
Yes.
They have an ability to be out in public, even if people are not talking to each other because they're wearing masks.
And they're staying away. Get away from me!
Yeah. They're still able to at least be in public and be around people and have at least a feeling of, hey, there's people, yay. Mm-hmm. These kids don't get to go anywhere.
No, they have nothing.
And if they're in the weird overbearing parents, they're going to be like, well, I'm sorry, little Timmy, but we're not going to let you go out and even go with us to the store. We're going to handle everything. Don't worry. And then they're stuck in the house all the time.
We're going to have to give you a giant jumpsuit, and you're going to have a face mask and the goggles and the whole deal.
You're going to walk around in a hazmat suit.
The whole deal. It's going to be a paper one that we can rip off and throw in the trash immediately. We're going to buy 70,000 of them.
Then we're going to have to sterilize you when you get home. Pray that you don't suffer from a 2319.
I'm just saying, I'm going back to
that.
This
was a good one, apparently.
Yeah, that's good. I literally was on a plane with a lady.
Hold on. You were leaving on a jet plane?
I was leaving on a jet plane.
You don't know when you'll be back again?
No, I knew when I was coming back.
Okay, good.
It's fine. It was a while ago.
I'm glad you made it back safe then. I was a little worried about this trip.
The woman sitting next to me on the plane. I'm at the window seat. She's in the middle, and there's a person next to her.
So she's in the middle.
She's in the middle.
She's in no man land.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to sit there.
She was
Even
there.
Forget pandemic. Forget all this
She
face
was
mask crap. You
there.
don't sit that close to
This
me.
was at the beginning of the pandemic. This was before they put the 6 foot rule, the whole deal. So she was there. I'm sitting here. She's right here next to me. This is when they said that you had to wear the face masks on planes. Mm-hmm. She has a paper hazmat suit that doesn't go all the way. It doesn't cover your hands. It doesn't completely cover your face. It didn't go all the way down to her legs. It was like a jumper, but it was a paper jumper with a zipper.
So like what painters use.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a paper jumper with a zipper and a hoodie. And she had the plastic goggles that you get from Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And she had the paper face mask. And she had the gloves that you get from like working food.
Yeah.
Like the sanitary gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she had booties on her feet, on her shoes.
Uh-huh.
The whole time.
Huh. Because the last thing you want is COVID on your shoes.
But there was gaps. There was gaps in her mask. There was gaps that like you still see her nose, like you could do the whole thing. All over the place gaps, and I'm like, lady, if anybody's sick around you, you're getting it.
I'd have been a douche.
You're so scared of it.
Even with a mask on, I'd have coughed in her direction. Yeah.
No, I can't.
Just to be a douche.
No, they'd have kicked you out. They'd have kicked you off the plane.
She's in no man land. You don't belong there. No.
You don't sit in the middle seat.
You do not sit in the middle seat ever.
Well, they put her in there. That's where they booked her seat.
Then somebody needs to be fired.
I know.
You don't sit in the middle seat.
Delta Airlines, that's what they do.
Oh,
they
no.
put everybody.
There's your first mistake. Everybody sits in the middle seat.
Everybody has middle seats.
Ugh, that's horrible.
That's what it is.
Well, no, I have to say, have you seen online? And I'm sure you have most of the stuff out there. You want some fun? Go flip through the pictures of people in their protective gear in Walmart. The stuff that you see, you look at it and you literally wonder why. You start to believe in Darwinism at that point, and you're praying for, a thinning of the herd to begin.
Well, it's already happened. That's why we have everything going on.
Obviously not, because
Slug Flight over there on the Twitters. Guys, humans are social animals. The lockdown is killing humans of all ages. We know.
It is.
We know. We talked about that before.
Again, like I said, it's Stockholm. It's a real thing. When you don't have anywhere to go, you can't do anything, you can't see people. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, it bothers me. I like to be out and watch people. I like to be around people. I like to have that kind of interaction.
Yeah.
Because of people are wearing masks, most people aren't interacting anymore.
I just like
Not
to
like they
people
used
watch.
to. Oh, I do too.
I just people watch because I can make up stories while they pass by.
I'm a people watcher. I'm a people watcher.
It's very true.
Watching people go by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
No.
Anyway, so
that would have been great if that was like 4 minutes from now.
Yeah.
5 minutes from now.
5 minutes from now, yeah. Mm-hmm. So
A little late.
A little early on that one.
Just a tune. You sound like you're bothered by something.
Yeah, well, there's this impeachment thing going on. And not the one that is for Biden, but the one for Trump. The President Trump impeachment trial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're still going through with it.
Well, they're still going through.
Because it worked so well the first time.
Well, they got it through the Senate, okay?
Duh.
And
you mean the Democratic-led Senate?
Yeah, that one. They got it. They got it there.
Shocker.
And they've decided that the Senate President pro tempore.
What?
The Senate President pro tempore.
What the hell?
Patrick Leahy.
Huh. They have such
They got a lot of titles.
Weird titles.
Yeah. So they're saying that Patrick Leahy, who's a senator, is going to preside over the trial.
A senator
is going to preside over a presidential impeachment trial.
Trial.
A
senator.
Yeah. is going to preside as judge.
He's not a judge.
Over an impeachment trial.
He's not a judge.
Of a president.
He's not a judge. He's not. I mean, I don't know his full background, but he's not a lawyer.
Well,
he's not in law.
Well, the Constitution dictates that the Chief Justice takes that responsibility.
That's what I would think, being that he is out of the office of the presidency.
No, even if he was still president, obviously it would be an impeachment of a current sitting president.
And that's what I'm saying. That would start with being in. It would be a lot of the mess and the pretrial stuff and all that junk would be in the Senate and all that stuff.
But this was started before he left, so technically, you'd have to say that even if, because he's already out, now, but he was still president when they started the process.
Okay.
So technically, it's still unconstitutional. And even if they had started it after he left, I would still say that it's unconstitutional to allow a senator,
a sitting senator, by the way,
a sitting senator to preside as a judge,
a sitting opposition senator
to preside as a judge for an impeachment trial of a president.
Because we know there would be no biasness there.
No bias.
None.
Patrick Leahy is the most unbiased person
totally
ever.
impartial. He would see everything as facts.
Completely impartial to all things.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
No opinion in this man.
You know what? While we're on the subject of crazy things, I've got 40 acres of swampland in Arizona. Oceanfront, too.
Oceanfront swampland in Arizona. None less.
You know what?
Is it on the side of a mountain?
It is. How did you know?
It's amazing.
You might have seen pictures online.
I think I did. I think you showed it to me once.
I did. I probably did. Yeah. So, but I'm selling it.
You're selling it.
I'm selling it. Oh, by the way, it does have a bridge.
A bridge over troubled waters.
Yeah. Well, it's always troubled. Anyway, yeah. No, it's going for sale right now for like $250.
That's all?
That's it.
Huh.
I owe a little bit of tax money, and that's all I need to pay up. It's just $250. So, and I just really
anybody out there need a 40 acres?
40 acres.
40 acres of swampland sitting next to
pristine coastline.
Pristine coastline on a mountain.
On a mounton.
Yeah.
With a bridge.
With a bridge. If you need that,
let me know.
It.
Email me at
it's only $250.
DylanLyles at gmail.com. I will hook you up. It's only $250.
$250.
It's beautiful views. The sun hits that one corner room just right. It just like God himself entered in there.
Yep. So Leahy said, the president pro tempore. Can we get some?
I was going to say, every time you keep saying that.
Can we get some tempura?
That's what I keep hearing.
Can we get some tempura? Because I'm now want tempura.
And I suddenly have a craving for sushi.
The president pro tempore has historically presided over the Senate impeachment trials of non-presidents.
Yeah.
When presiding over an impeachment trial, the president pro tempore takes an additional special oath to do impartial justice according to the Constitution and its laws. It's an oath that I take extraordinarily seriously.
You liar! There's no way.
You also took first off, he took an oath of office to protect and serve the Constitution already.
Liar. Yeah. Well, there's no way you have fought against this guy tooth and nail for 4 years, and you expect us to believe you're going to be impartial.
No way.
Absolutely
no way.
This right here was the whole reason why they went ahead with the impeachment that second
because
go
they
around.
knew that they could pull it off by doing it this way.
By some form of a stupid technicality.
Yep. He's no longer president. He was when you initiated it.
And here's the deal. As they're going to turn around, they would have to be something that would be taken to the Supreme Court in order to get heard.
Yep.
But if it gets there, and if that's what happens,
I tell you what, bud, that's definitely going to be an issue.
But if not, they're just going to walk in there and be like, "Oh, Okay, and it'll be a lot of pomp and circumstance. They'll drag that sucker out as long as they possibly can. And the whole time going, yeah, there isn't a snowball's chance in hell, Trump. You're done. You will be officially impeached. Charges will stick. You'll be nailed. It'll be done, and you will never hold another office again. You will never see another 4 years.
But does that really matter?
For them?
No, for them, sure, but does it really... Do you understand? You can't impeach his entire family. And I'm not saying his family should run, but I'm saying there's an ideology and an understanding behind all this.
Yeah.
And there also is one for him.
Yeah. Again, I don't think that there's no guarantee just because the guy's, Trump Jr. doesn't mean he is his daddy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ivanka is not her daddy. Like, they all have their own things, and
she looks a hell of a lot better.
Thank God.
Yeah.
For being a girl and all.
Yeah, right.
But I'm just saying, like, there's no guarantee that they would pull off anything like he was. And I don't know. But anyway, I hate dynasties. Anyway, guys.
It's good times, man. Good times.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Defenders Live, mojo50.com. Go to mojo50.com. Go to Mojo50 Radio on iHeartRadio. Make that your P1. Check that out everywhere you go. Listen live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Follow us on all social medias at doaeshow.com.
I think that's it.
Actually, you follow us on the social medias at DOAE Show. But anyway, see you later.
We'll be back.